Machete in hand, a gang of teens is prowling the suburbs, trying to break into homes.
The young criminals are committing more brazen and violent crimes, and they definitely are not afraid of being caught.
Driving dangerously in stolen cars, taunting police and bragging about their crimes on social media.
More guns, yeah.
I think a lot of the kids are just lost, and they see it as an adrenaline rush, you know.
People are still having their cars and homes broken into. Like, what change is there? Like, what is the government doing to try and curb that?
For Lee Lovell, it's personal. His wife Emma was stabbed to death in their front yard during a home invasion on Boxing Day 2 years ago.
You know, I've always seemed to notice the 26th of every month. You just think that there's like another month gone by, and this last one was pretty challenging to deal with, really, so yeah.
A then 17-year-old, who was on bail at the time, was found guilty of her murder and sentenced to 14 years in jail. But it's a life sentence for Lee Lovell and his 2 daughters.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get over that, to be honest, you know, but then just planning now, like, what would you do? What would you do? Would you grab the baseball bat? Would you have time to get it? What happens if I'm in the kitchen, the bedroom? It's like, there's so many thoughts that like run through your mind in it, you know, and just...
We can't show you their faces, but these boys have first-hand experience of the youth justice system. A program on the Gold Coast is turning their lives around.
We're giving young people structure, we're giving young people routine.
Like many of the boys in his program, founder Joe to Puni-Fromont grew up on the wrong side of the tracks and spiralled into a life of gangs, drugs and crime. His approach is simple: physical and mental health, providing training qualifications and getting them jobs.
This is a very tough love program, and I think for our young people, they get it because we've come from that.
So far, the program has helped 260 young people, boasting a 90% employment rate, and significantly, it claims a 79% decrease in reoffending.
The boys now just need a bit of love, like they need that kind of lead in the right direction. They don't need to be locked up.
Putting one young person through the program costs 10 grand. The cost of keeping a juvenile behind bars for a year is $750,000.
The locking up of children, there is no evidence that that keeps the community safer. So currently, we are wasting that money.
Queensland locks up more juveniles than New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia and the ACT combined. The National Children's Commissioner believes reforming the early warning systems of health, education and child protection would save taxpayers billions currently spent on locking teenagers up.
We are allowing politics to get in the way of prevention based on the evidence.
But for Lee Lovell, as he nears the 2nd anniversary of his wife's death, that's a hard pill to swallow.
I think things need to change, yes. If you're just going to keep reoffending for serious crimes, then you can't keep being let out all the time.